Why is that opened here? What are you doing back there? Hey, Sparky. Let's see if we can have some good racing today. Great, I am very high seated. Yay Arena, thanks for following, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, not bad, Sparky. Just getting a bit more organised, mate. So, how's your day been? Just organising, getting ready for this weekend's race. Watching a bit of Spa here and there as well. Hey, Tyson. Alright, let's make sure our quality setup's on. The mini around brands is an unbelievable combo. Unbelievable combo. Yeah, good, Tyson. Feeling quite confident. Even with the new tyres in this game, though, I still believe you have to underdrive these cars. Just to change up the topic real quick of conversation. I don't think it's necessarily losing the rear. I think it's just being fast. I think this game just naturally... You're fast when you just don't drive on the limit. I suppose now, because of the tyres being a bit more forgiving, you can now be on the limit, but you can't go over. Because, yeah, TC and ABS is non-existent, so you just kind of slide to eternity. Oh, thanks, Yay Arena. Appreciate the kind words, mate. Hope it's helped you out a little. Thanks, Liam. Good, I'm glad, because I use the same exact profiles, so... Glad they helped you out.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time black.
Oh, Lee, thank you for subscribing with Prime as well, man. Really appreciate your generosity. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't off-track me there. Too slow.
One more lap. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Damn, what a horrible lap. Good morning, Mateli. Good morning, good morning. How you doing? I saw your friend on the Spa 24-hour stream yesterday. Sergio came up on TV. Oh, the front just didn't want to fucking grip there. Hey Roses, what's up? Thanks for the follow as well.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
That was pretty shit. In the 44s, hopefully. The difference between, like, first lap and second is absolutely insane.
There's the flag. It's over.
It says first? I don't see my name first. What's going on here? I think it's first. God, I haven't started a race in forever. Oh no, I'm second now. It says I'm 5th on caps. What is going on? Oh, we are second. Nice. They are when the tyres are cold. When the car warms up, it's really nice and pointy, especially this Ferrari. This Ferrari, when it warms up, it's really nice. It's like a missile in the corners, like it's really pointy. But when you have cold tyres, it's God, it's like punishment. It's almost like punishment. It's just like you're expecting grip, and there is none. And it's just like turn, turn, especially on this corner here, like a long sweeping corner. Tomorrow my race will be starting at 8 AM UK time. If anybody that's interested to watch, 8 AM UK time. Happy I'm in the 44s. That's the one thing I'm happy about. I need to find a few tenths though. I want to get into like 5s and 6s. So I need 2 tenths. Yeah, it's because my teammate's based out in Australia, so I have to be fair to him and do a start that... Because normally all the races we do is like midday for me, so it's already like 11 PM for them. So this one is just like a... Sure, I'll take the hit for this one. P2 chat, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. P2 start. P2. Alright, let's keep the same setup and just load up the fuel. This isn't good. The setup goes too low. So let's just use that. I've got a minute 26. I mean, Tyson, your offer was there. I think you said that you didn't want to do it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these setups. They've made them too low. So let's just go with the safe race. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
One lap to green. Line up.
Well, I hope you'd be interested for Spa 24, so... Spa 24 is coming up, so I'm hoping you're interested for that at least. Let's keep it around 30 for now. The N24 got me back on ACC, and I forgot how good their render was. Yeah, ACC's version of Nordschleife is unbelievable. What wheel? Fanatec Formula Club Sport. LMP2 and LMP, I can't stop spinning, it's winding me up. Have you let the tyres warm up? Because that's a big thing in LMU, in this game as well. Been debating buying setups for the Ferrari. Well, unfortunately, if you want to be fast in racing sims, you do need setups. You can't go fast without them. It's the unfortunate truth. It is the unfortunate truth. The cars handle unbelievably different when they've got a setup on, so I'd recommend them to anyone that's want to get into it properly.
Catch the 38 car, catch the 36 car, catch the 40 car, catch the 43.
Let's see, SJ, let's see. Let's see. Hey Sam J. The fast setup might not work for you, but it will definitely make the car faster, just because of wing changes and stuff like that. Like I'd say, it's probably almost impossible to match a setup time with a fixed setup. If you know a bit about setups and start adjusting rear wing angles and stuff, yeah, sure, but just because on tracks like Spa or like Fuji, for example, your wing will make a huge difference down the long straights. This is GT3. GTs are dead now, unfortunately. Well, I can recommend myself, Hymo. Forget the affiliation part. You don't even have to use the code and whatever, because their setups are really nice and pointy. I like Hymo's a lot. It's the 296. Mate, I get so knackered on these starts now, because you've got to do so much fucking swerving. Look, the front tyres are just about at 64. Operating, I think, is like 80. I think you want them around 80. Not necessarily. You don't really have to pay a lot to be fast. There are people out there that race on, like, entry-level hardware and are very, very fast. Money's not always the answer.
About to go green, stay focused. Green, green, green.
Went a bit early there. It's just understeer machine, mate. Absolute chundersteer. Jesus Christ. Hey, Mikey. 47 months, mate. You are actually part of the furniture. Thank you, mate. I'm using the safe setup because the esports one does not, the esports one bottomed out. So I'm hoping the setup is not drastically different, but I think it is, because it already feels like shit. I did the quali with the esports setup. For some reason, the safe setup just the esports setup in a race trim is too low. I need to sort those setups out for tomorrow. There you go, it's finally starting to turn. Tyres have woken up. Thank you very much for the F1 updates, but personally I could not care, but thank you for telling me. More interested about the Spa 24. A little too much in that first curb. That was close. Want to get back on that esports setup immediately. I really don't like this safe setup. It feels so drastically different. Horrible turn one. Surely he doesn't go for a move. Ferrari, please turn. Damn, my caps is fully broken. At least the time is working. I use a Fanatec CSL DD with a Formula wheel. Type exclamation point rig, I think. See everything there. Or so I thought. Maybe not. Macca's getting away. Thank you very much for the follow. Lambo must have got the twitch of death there, I guess. Oh, nice, Dylan. Pretty much on the same setup then. What is track temp? 47.
New fast flat for you.
I got an endurance race tomorrow. 6 hours of Watkins Glen. Fuck's sake. Tomorrow's race, I think, starts at 8 AM. Oh, come on, Matt. Let's lock back in, man. This is shit. This is shit. Not a fan of this safe setup, man. Not a fan. Need to work on that other setup. It's just absolute understeer. Everywhere, it's just understeer. Yeah, we're doing it in the Ferrari. Wouldn't mind if this guy goes ahead of me, I can save a bit of fuel. Don't know where the prototypes are. It doesn't fucking turn, mate. I just don't get this. Doesn't fucking turn.
Right side. Clear.
Not gonna attack you, mate. Hey, Cyrus. How's it going, mate? Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. Why is that, Nashers? Come on. Oh, yeah, because you're a flipping goat, that's why. Thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot.
Clear on the right.
Are you part of this V10 mafia now, are you? Thanks everyone on TikTok for all the follows, keeping my windscreen nice and clean. Appreciate it a lot. Safe setup, honestly, it's a load of fucking bollocks. Is that what you were complaining about, the IR and safety system?
Car on your left. Clear. Car on. Clear.
Going around the outside there is a brave choice. Very brave choice. Overtaking anywhere that isn't Sector 1 is just brave. Glad you and the Audi are getting along. Just wait, just wait. Thank you.
Right side. Clear.
Alright, we'll just go side by side, sure. But you finish in the bottom half of the field. Doesn't matter what the strength of field is, you finished in the bottom half of the field. That's all that matters. Finish in the bottom half. Annoying, yes, but unfortunately that's just how they work. Same with LMU. LMU does the same. Why should you get rewarded for finishing P17? Doesn't matter if you're in a field better than you, you're finishing P17. I think you don't know LMU doesn't have splits that wide because you don't know everyone's numbers. You just see everyone as Silver 1 and Silver 2. So I think you might, but you just don't see it because you don't see the numbers, that's all. Which is why I think LMU deliberately didn't put numbers there. Oh yeah. Shall we put some of those chat messages on screen about some of those races you had in LMU? Le Mans GT3, I think. You had a really good one there, I'm pretty sure. Being squeezed to death, ended up in the barrier. Hey man, you said it.
No damage. Car looks clean.
You said it. It's just an understeer machine, mate. Especially on that corner there. The front just doesn't bite. Get off this fucking safe setup immediately. This is a Ferrari 296, not a BMW. Well, the thing is, everyone lurking will probably be annoyed by this because I've said it about 10 times. In my quali, I used the esports setup, which was great. It was absolutely turning like anything. But for some reason, with the race fuel in the esports setup, it bottoms out and you can't run it. It fails tech, so I had to use the safe one. Well, it's not my fault, it's the setup shop. I don't know why they haven't amended that yet. What's up, G? It's getting hot now as well. I get my setups from Hymo setups. BMW just catches me in that corner every time. Correct, Hymo. H-Y-M-O. Turn in too early. It's gonna catch me here, I'd imagine. Note to self, don't swap from the esports setup to the safe one. Once I figure out the setup, then very confident, my pace is great, but with this safe setup, it's a load of wank. Hey Ramen, car's just literally an understeering machine. Look at the BMW there. Stuck to the inside curb. Quick, change the topic of discussion. Oof. Just understeer. Mate, get me off this fucking setup immediately. Just got 34. 34 and a half. I've got to save half a litre. Where was the car that I had in quali? Where was the car that I had in fucking quali? It's because I've changed setups. Yeah, its car is so shit, mate. P1 got away. Lambo got away. Front left overheating now as well, so... I'm gonna go in now. LMP2s are gonna come through. Get this front left off as well. It's fucking dying.
Pit box in 10.
Need to work on pit entry as well.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Ay, ay, ay.
Move it, move it.
done me there. Nice if I could see.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side.
Did not even see
on the
that.
left.
Hello?
Car on your left.
Do you have an accelerator? I got 4. What? The guy's just fucking slowing down, man. That was an LMP2, but same thing. They're all as silly as each other.
Right side. Clear.
Alright, the front left is going to wake up in the next 2 laps, then we can push to get the BMW again. Oh. Pronto.
Right side. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
Accelerate! Accelerate! How am I beating these guys out of corners? I can't see any information. I don't know who's done the pit stop. I don't know how long they've been. Am I still in net P6? Hopefully not. But there's a guy ahead who's on an outlap, so we've definitely lost the spot, I think. Thanks, David, for following. Appreciate you all. Whew. Can't park there. Damn, we really net P4. We've fallen out on net P5. Good traction control. Literally feel the car going into a slide and the car's just allowing me to put full power on. Decent. Didn't even cut the power once there. Oh god.
Car on your left. Clear.
It's gonna wait.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Why?
Left side. Clear. Car on. Clear.
Just wait. Just wait.
Clear on the left.
Oof. You're not going to get past in time.
Car on your left.
Hate when they do that.
Clear.
Man, my quali pace was so on it, and then the race pace just absolutely disappeared. Sorry Marcus, it's just what I'm used to already. I know it works, it worked in quali. Good TC again. Literally, car is slipping away and can still apply full throttle. Mate, you're just gonna sit behind me the whole way. Now you're just gonna stick the nose. Amazing work. Good driver there. Yeah, understeer. The car is actually running 5 TC, believe it or not. 5. And you can just literally drift around corners. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, the new tyre update is great, but the ABS is so bad. The ABS and TC are so shit. So shit. And I'm pretty sure they reworked it on a lot of cars. No, the setup's meant to be for all the new stuff. I'm also on the safe setup, and remember, the safe one is a lot more understeery, because it's just more for people who can't handle the oversteery cars. But I prefer oversteery. I need to fix that esports setup. I need to fix that esports setup, because this safe one is a load of shit. Hey, Saber. It's fucking awful, mate. I think it's a lot of cars, though. It's a lot of cars. I've been seeing a lot of other streamers as well, and it's just... the TC in this game just doesn't want to work. It's like half-baked. Yeah, it is roasting, but I think most of it is down to just the actual core mechanics of the game, though. If slip, cut power. But this game is just like, nope, you can fully accelerate. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. You're an idiot. Biggest idiot ever.
Cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
See the TC on the dash lighting up like a Christmas tree. There's an apex somewhere there. Do I have a single or triple monitor preference? I don't have enough space or money for triples, so single. Get me out of this car. 5 laps. Get me out of this fucking car, please. Thank you, Mateli. Enjoy your lunch. Podium just washed away from me here. See if it still puts us into 3.5k. the next bump up. Hey, I can't see lap times or anything. First time in a long time that Caps has just decided not to work. No idea what these lads in front are doing. The only thing bad about Race Labs is their fuel calculator. Fuel calculator on Race Labs is, I'll be honest, it's shit. It's not great. What's the plan here? What is the plan there? What's the plan there? Side by side in the last corner. What is the plan? No, I think people just forget their brains in multi-class. Side by side in the last corner. Who wins out of that one? Nobody wins. Nobody wins. Oh no, did P1 die? Did Thomas die? I think Thomas might have died. Sure, let's just fucking drive off the track. Hey, so I'm hot and I'm annoyed because this car is handling like absolute ball bags right now. Apart from that, I'm all good. Qualied P2, but couldn't fucking bring it home in P2. Let's get me out of this car. Go, 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 go. Who's on pole? See which one. We'll have to see which McLaren. Have a look after. Probably just going to do this race anyway and head off. Need to fix these setups. Just understeer constantly. They are fighting, but I just don't have the pace to catch. Just don't get it. I don't get it. How can I go flat out with the TC light on the dashboard? And it's just not cutting power. I just don't get it. I really don't get that. That's one thing I'll praise LMU for, is they got the TC systems working at least. Garage 59, nice. I don't really know anyone driving their car. Just give me SP4, please. Hey, JL. How goes it, sir? Yes, we're in the Rari. Pretty cool how the car that he drove is on pole. That's pretty cool. I don't know, I think he's ready, but it's just the money. It's literally the only thing. It's the money. He showed in Spa 24 last year, he's got the pace.
About 1 lap of fuel left.
No, he done great. He done great at last year's Spa. If I remember correctly, he was one of the quickest bronzes. Thank God this race is over. Get me out of this fucking car. This setup can go burn in hell, honestly. Setup is absolutely horrific.
Great job, you did really well.
Well, we survived at least. But yeah, sad that I started P2 and just couldn't keep up the pace. Oh, man. Gloves in the summertime. Where are we looking? We are looking at... horror as in what? Heat? Too many people? I have no idea of any three of these drivers. Not a clue. The heat in the yeah, it's weird today because earlier today it started off nice. It was like cloudy, bit hot, and then for some reason this afternoon it's just absolutely said, you know what, fuck it. The Garage 59 McLaren ran last and it got first. Not that it matters, but that's just, I'm pretty sure it just means less track time. So the fact they've done... That's insane. Wow. Chazza needs a diet? Who's Chazza? Oh, NYK Chazza, I imagine you're talking about. Okay. Interesting. Twitch is a funny old place. Just need to put some of those so it gets rid in the fucking chat box in the top right. LMAO. Oh, this is combined qualifying. Yeah, I mean, they have the best track conditions, but they also get the least amount of time. Which is, especially on a track like Spa, where Superpole was only... Thank you, Bailey, for following. Superpole was only 30 minutes, so if you wait for all the cars to go out, it's, yeah, it's insane. That's insane. Alright, let's review the race, let's see if anything happened. I don't think anything happened, just I was a load of fucking wank, mate, couldn't keep up. It's not a 24-hour tomorrow, it is a 6-hour, and I'm doing the 6-hour. Like, a 1:45.3 was my best, and in quali, mate, I was like a 44.8. Such a big difference. Oh, okay, there is only 2 laps, fair enough. Alright, my bad, my bad. But then, yeah, if you go out last, then you are right, you do have the best track conditions, so... It's kind of a bit of a positive, really, isn't it? Yeah, nothing really happened this race, apart from here. What time do I start tomorrow? 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I know. Thank you, Iso, but I do know how. I do know how grip works. Thanks. Yeah, fair enough. There might be people who don't know. Alright, I'll give you that. Give you that. Yeah, I just fell off. Quali is only 2 laps, but yeah. Quali is tomorrow, and then the race is straight after. Yeah, it'll be a bit fucking chaotic, won't it, Nathaniel? If I press the throttle, I should gain speed. You know what? We need people like you. We need people like you on the team. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need people like you.
17. So 2:17.637 for Dries van Voort.
Promoted to driver, not even race engineer anymore. You get to drive now because of your great advice.
Let's see what the sector time is going to be. Over the beam.
Oh, Nathaniel, I was there last year as well, funnily enough.
Now, the middle sector will come up in a moment, and the McLaren is still absolutely on the limit. He's down in that second sector, but he's still pushing hard.
What a joy to ride on board. He is pushing hard. He doesn't care. He's on the radio button now, talking to the team. The team
is Garage 59 a UK team?
I'm not sure why, because they're on pole position, unless they know something I don't. Flat through Blanchemont.
59.
Looking perfectly balanced.
They're a UK team. Nice. Go on, the boys. They're based in Brackley. Go on.
Rotation from that car.
Isn't it funny how they are literally next to Mercedes AMG F1 team? They drive a McLaren. Just find that funny.
But it looks fast, it looks stiff, and Marvin has hauled that car so much.
They're literally next to the biggest customer, or if not even not a customer, the biggest producer of like motorsport kind of motorsport, and they decide to drive a fucking McLaren. That's funny.
Walks round to celebrate with Chris Goodwin at the end of that. The engineers will be happy. Marvin Kirchhofer then didn't improve. Takes pole position. And
does it make sense?
They realise what a mega.
Yeah.
Not that it'd make a difference. If you drive a Mercedes, you're not going to get any more support just because Brackley's next to you.
G2 and GT4. The Garage 59 come along. Right, let's have a look at a pole position lap on board with the Garage 59 McLaren 720.
Is there even space at the McLaren HQ? No, because they're surrounded by a moat, believe it or not.
Yes, GT3.
I've driven past the McLaren HQ many a time.
Your chauffeur is Marvin Kirchhofer.
So thundering down to Eau Rouge, we get up to 6th gear, we're turning flat to the left. Flat.
What position is Paddock? Who the fuck is Paddock? No offense. I have no idea who Paddock is. Doesn't come up when I control F, so they're not in the top 20.
To the right, let's listen. No,
yeah. All of these, I'm pretty sure 99% of them, they are, or 90% of them are privately owned. I think there's only very few factory teams here.
On the track limits. Now we have the Camel straight. Here you're just trying to use the minimum amount of steering angle. Looking for your brake reference. We're going to go down 3 gears. The brake reference is usually the start of the curb on the left, so wait for that, and then it's as hard as you can on the brakes. Down to 3rd gear. You can see the ABS active. Hook the curb up over the left.
He slams that ABS in it. Slams it.
Wait for that, and then it's as hard as you can on the brake.
Look, the fucking dash is like, stop, please.
It's down to 3rd gear. You can see the ABS active. Hook the curb up over the left. Full throttle in between. Slight breathe out the throttle. No brake. Get it on top of the curb, and then down to Brussels. Back up to 4th. Hard on the brake. May go down to 2nd gear here, depending on the front
good
of the
catch.
car. We are in 2nd. Get it back in for a 2nd apex. Get it to Brussels. Back up to 4th. Hard on the brake. May go down to 2nd gear here.
Huge counter steer there going into the corner.
Depending on the front of the car, we are in 2nd. Get it back in for a 2nd apex. Get it over to the right quickly. Soft brake. Get the nose in on top of the curb again. Helps the front hook up all the way up to the gravel trap. A bit more. That was right on the limit. Into Pouon. Going to turn in here. Dab of brake in and chuck it in. Hope for the best. Grips up in the middle.
Chuck it in, hope for the best. One of the scariest corners. Chuck it in, hope for the best. Hopefully, downforce helps you.
3rd gear on top of the curb once more. Slight bit of locking from the rear. That's the only negative I've seen so far.
Rear locking, interesting.
Car over to the left for Stavolo. Small brake again on top of the curb. Really helps the front end hook up. Now we're full throttle until the last brake of the lap. Listen to the revs climb all the way, 260 kilometers an hour as we turn through the start of Blanchimont. Here you're trying to, again, minimize the amount of steering lock you use, so you're not scrubbing any...
Pray the aero holds you.
Corner up, get it close to the apex, but do not touch.
He lets go of the throttle.
Any power off. You open this corner up, get it close to the apex, but do not touch. Do not run wide on the exit.
Interesting, he lets go.
And this is what I loved of the lap next. Look how much curb we have on the right here. Gets it right on top.
Big chunk. Fucking hell.
Opens up the left. And again, we use all the track on the exit and we shoot it to the line for a 2:15.1.
Great lap.
So Marvin Kirchhoffer.
You see that in bus stop? Look how much he absolutely chews out of this last curb.
Look how much curb we have on the right here. Gets it right on.
That's half, like, it's literally half the car. Well, the right side is literally driving on the sausage. He's literally driving on that sausage curb there. 4x4.
That helps the car get in, opens up the left. And again, we use all the track on the exit and we...
Kirchhoffer.
Great lap.
Third provisionally. Maxime.
Well, it's not extra rotation, it's you're opening up that last corner. So you straight line that one, and then you've got a really nice long sweep for the last bus stop. I don't think you would do that in the 24 hours, but I think in quali trim, the car is nice and light, so you could do that. Race trim, oof, your bum is going to be scraping all across that sausage.
Martin, fourth. Alessio Rivera ahead of Lucas Auer.
Mara Engel in P6, go on, mate. Pierre Guidi in P5.
Or the better of the two in gold. Joel Sturm's Porsche ahead of Antonio Fuoco, then Lauren Heinrich. Jordan Pepper.
Chat, get your head out the gutter.
Harry King was 13th ahead of Raffaele Marciello, then Patrick Niederhauser. Kelvin van der Linde only 16th ahead
Magnussen in 18th. I wonder how he does in the GT3.
19th. So in the 6th of the rear big.
Oh, you guys see this? Look at this incident, by the way. Yeah, he's in the WRT. Are you guys seeing this Aston Martin? Mate. Oh, where is it? Oof. Look at this. Eesh. That is gonna fucking hurt. Eesh. Oh, mate, it's the worst position for the Aston because it's all front engine. It's all gone. It's all gone. You see, it looked sick here. It looked unbelievable. What a shot that'd be. If there's a photographer here, if this person is a photographer, you've got the money shot. Maybe not there, but you probably need to be here. But, like, it looked sick, and then, yeah. Like, right on the nose as well. So that's everything gone. Everything's gone. Yeah, Merc last night was Eau Rouge. It was a bit slick. The track was a bit slick. Alright, that's what it is, chat. That's what it is. I can't be bothered to wait around for another 30 minutes. I need to do some setup work because I need to get this setup working for tomorrow, so I need to just tinker around with it and stuff, and it's bloody hot. So yeah. JR, hope you have a good day at work. If you're watching on TikTok, I'd appreciate if you guys follow. If you're watching on Twitch and you're new here as well, I'd appreciate if you guys follow. We'll be live tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning is where we're starting. So, yeah, make sure you don't miss it. Follow or join the Discord to get a notification when I go live if you don't want to miss the start of the race. If you're watching on Twitch, the link is there. If you're watching on TikTok, just hit the link in my bio and just join the Discord. Mate, his bot Rick's just shit the bed. Just nothing wants to work in Twitch. Amazing. But yeah, 8 o'clock tomorrow, guys. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. Enjoy the rest of your... Yeah, it's just, I don't know, fucked off, mate. Enjoy the rest of your afternoons. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you here tomorrow for 8 o'clock in the morning for the 6 hours of Watkins Glen. Until then, I will see you guys later. Take care and peace.